Okay, I'm gonna be real. When I saw the trailer, I shouldn't have been surprised.
You were surprised?
Because I completely forgot the game was coming out next week.
What? How do you forget that? Literally, everyone's reminding me every single day. It's like, hey, Nim, are you gonna play this game? What's your plans with Three Houses? Why aren't you saying anything about Like, every day I'm being reminded of the game. But how'd you forget?
I don't know, it just did.
Every day, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's so excited. It's like, hey, did you know in this trailer, it showed off this one pixel with this one character, and now it ruins the story because we can speculate everything about it. Like, it's an absurdity. Everyone's just taking everything out of everything.
I hope Forging Bonds spoils a critical plot.
They're not gonna spoil.
Funniest.
That would be funny.
I'm hoping they're not, but it would be the funniest thing in the world if they just spoil a critical plot. Like, wow.
I mean,
but you. Just sorry. Go ahead. Finish this and wait.
I said, I mean, the art came out on the Stroheim site, and they did not spoil any story there. So I know they're trying very hard not to spoil things, because I think they learned from Echoes, because Echoes came out during Fire Emblem Heroes release, during its release, a couple months afterwards. And they kind of butchered that a bit because it revealed a bit too much, and all the characters that showed up, everyone were like, "Wait a second, really?" So, I think they're trying to avoid that because that wasn't nice.
I'd hope so.
And they also
I was talking to. Sorry, I didn't realize you were done. Go ahead.
And they also butchered some characters because you guys remember Tobin. Tobin got fucked.
Tobin was bound to be fucked.
Hey, don't speak bad about God like that. It's inappropriate and rude.
All right, but yeah, go ahead, gamers.
I was talking with TGP earlier, and I came up with the perfect speculation of what's happening in the end.
What?
So, time skip happens. Byleth comes out of some form of hibernation. The Three Houses are at war. Byleth comes into light. The Three Houses no longer go to war and fight the real threat. And then all four gather together and turn into the White House.
What?
Yeah.
The last part was added on by TGP. Just
the Three Houses actually form into a White House, like the literal United States of America White House. So.
Okay.
What?
To clarify, I wasn't part of that part. I came up with everything building up to that.
Okay.
And I said we're also going to fight a literal church. So it's like White House against a church at the very end. And there's a dragon somewhere, because there's always a dragon somewhere.
You know, for me, I'm pretty sure the church is the actual villain, because it just seems too awkward if it isn't.
I mean, yeah.
Person who is.
Do you guys remember the trailer? How she looks down on you? Like, I could totally understand why Byleth was just like always scowling, because the first time he enters the monastery, mock monastery, and she's just looking down on you, just with that gaze of contempt. Yeah, man. Like, anyways, she's definitely the villain.
Oh yeah.
With tits like that, you're bound to be the villain.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've learned all women with big ass tits should be the villain. Okay, sure.
They're the true
villains. Any cup size above D, you are a villain.
Yes.
You are a villain.
All right, but about the actual banner now.
Yes, of course.
Okay, chat. Are you guys actually upset about the art in the actual games? Because I feel like it's fine. Honestly, the Persona look is kind of generic in a way, but it's super clean, and it's not just the art style that you guys should focus on. It's just like how the characters look. And these characters are chic. Like, look at her. Are you sure she's like a student? Because it looks like she's a model. Like, yeah, she's supposed to lead her house. Yeah, okay, she looks like she's on a modeling career. Look at that color scheming. Look at her shorts. Look at that pose.
It's a Japanese game. What do you expect?
Yeah,
the two are practically synonyms.
Well, yeah, I guess it just feels like she's going to modeling school instead of becoming the leader of a house, and learning politically, like battle strategies, and all. It just doesn't feel right at all.
What if their school is a modeling school? Think about that, mister?
I mean, now strut. Like,
I can see
imagine
runway.
Oh my god. All right. Auntie, what?
Damn. Auntie hates you, dog.
I know.
What'd you do?
Bruh.
All right, but it's more about the new skills. The Rouse series of skills is now going to be a thing. Attack, defense, as a personal buff. This is better than the wave skills because you just gotta stay away from people to trigger this.
All right, first things first. Never diss wave skills. They're the greatest skills of all time.
Okay, I know
There's
you love
not
them.
a single ideal or actually I really don't. It's just a really funny joke that's probably gone too far and will probably stay that way. But yeah, these skills are really interesting though.
They
So
are.
that's how we're gonna end it off on. Oh no, we were talking about the new skill. Yes,
Just
the new
costume
skills.
XD.
So it's just beefed up attack defense solo. All right.
No, because look, the
I
reason.
think that's right.
And thanks, Makoto, for the resub. This is okay. The reason why it's better than wave skills because wave skills only do one thing, and they have a prerequisite of being even
it's
or
like
odd.
Either, yeah.
This gives you 2 stats, and it will always trigger just by being alone, which you might be like, okay, well that doesn't work as well because you can't buff your allies or whatever. But when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, there's so many heroes who want to be alone, like Ephraim.
Fallen Tiki.
Like, yeah, Fallen Tiki. Like, heroes like... Well, Fallen Tiki wouldn't want to use this because she has her own.
Actually, if you put this skill on Fallen Tiki, the real reason why she wants to be alone would be completely wiped away.
Yeah, because the movement is...
So maybe not Fallen Tiki.
So not Fallen Tiki. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of heroes that could really use this. And then you pair up the attack defense skill and then her axe. Ability to double just by being outnumbered is huge. Like, she has the most synergetic skill kit of the heroes.
Yeah.
In the banner.
Another thing to think about is that since it takes literally minimal effort to launch units across the freaking map in a matter of seconds,
Yeah.
you can just have them alone, send that one support unit across the map, and then have them support them, like with drive skills. And you automatically make up for your buffs from friendlies.
Yeah, and she could be perfect for usage for Mordecai. Just smite. She now gets buffed on everything and then debuffs the opponents too.
Hey, Nim. I've been sick,
It makes
but I'm back
practice
now.
teams
Please give me my silver-haired queen and op teacher. The women here are amazing.
Yes, they are. Thank you. Welcome back, Jazo. I hope you get them. It's just okay. He's right. Of all the characters, I think the women are so much better. Now, Edelgard, perfectly synergetic kit. Rouse Atk defense is really good, but I'm not sure if she's gonna actually get foddered that much, because just foddering, you might actually, because Rouse Atk defense is super good.
It's a big maybe.
Anyways, I think that's enough about her kit. The Doll Close, I think, just works out really well. Taking away their buffs is huge, but you might want to just replace that, because I feel like she could be pretty quick, so it works out. With Desperation or anything else, or she could use Mystic Boost, or yeah. Anyways, I can see a lot of things that she could use.
Is she gonna be quick? Because normally when they give that skill,
Yeah,
that
attack
lets you
defense.
double up your no, like that lets you attack, do a follow-up attack. You're not that fast
Yeah, I was about to
normally.
mention.
So,
Normally you aren't, but you're right. She might not be quick, but that's probably for the best, because if she's slow, then she has higher attack, higher defense. So
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be a bad thing.
now I think we're buffering slightly. Oh man, it.
Throw this OBS.
Wait,
out the window.
before we analyze Dimitri, I just want to say,
What?
looking at these skills right here and how it's set up, it is a big blast from the past when we used to have 4 skills on units and not a whole set.
Yes.
You know?
But no, we
Yeah.
still get heroes
You-
like that.
Yeah. Like Dimitri and Claude.
The problem is he's perfect fodder. That blow 4 Lull Atk defense is just perfect fodder. Man.
Yeah, just get Death
Bro, you
Blow
gotta get that
3.
vengeance.
Yes, I said analyze. That's just how I call it.
You know,
That's true.
Vengeance is probably just a complete reference to the story. It's just, it looks like it's just terrible on it.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys feel about that when they go out of their way to make the skill sets more associated with the character and their stories, but like, it's crap?
I tell them that's cute, and I just completely change it.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, to Fury Desperation.
4.
You know, he can act. You're actually right. He could use Fury Desperation really well.
I was only making a meme.
No, seriously. Look, because if Dimitri
And I know.
runs with Duma, and Duma just chips everyone to like under 100%. They might have skills healing them, but not everyone does. And then he goes into one battle, and now he's under 100%. And then because he's under 100%, as soon as he gets a desperation percentage, he can just attack straight up twice.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. But you don't really want to get rid of Death Blow 4 unless you kill Edelgard for Fury 4.
It's all part of the plan.
Or if you're really ballsy and you kept Ike's dad around, you can kill him.
You killed just to kill him again.
Kill him again. Oh man. But yeah, I do like the lance. It's very interesting that, like, you have options. You don't just like, oh, I lost it now. I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be fun to use. That's it.
Yeah. Kind of sucks he's a lance cav, but
I'm actually
I
surprised we got
like
so many calves, because that actually hurts the heroes, because you are not going to see them in
yeah.
arena.
I was actually surprised Claude was a cav. I thought
Actually,
he'd be infantry.
I thought Claude was definitely going to be infantry. That's what I thought, but cav. Look, the problem here is this. The women will be in the arena. The men are screwed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aww.
There's
Hey,
no sugar
Summer
coated.
Banner. Actually no? He has both of them. Hellbindi. He has both dual sword and dual act or dual green infantry. So yeah, you can get them both arena ready.
Wait, did we see Edelgard? We meant Byleth. My bad.
No, I was saying Byleth as well. Like they're both infantry.
Oh no, we're about Fury 4. Okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. You guys know what we meant. It's easy to like slip up when talking and reading.
I don't care. I'm going with it. Y'all can suck it.
Yeah. Sometimes winging it is the best way to do it.
Listen, if you just like change it and then like just put Fury 4 there, then they're wrong.
It's
Checkmate.
It's actually supposed to be Def Defiance.
Oh no.
You remember Defiance skills?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, do I.
Only day one players will remember that shit.
They were terrible.
Only 90s kids.
I'm glad they fixed it with the brazen skills, but oh my god, it was people actually tried setting it up. It was funny because people had to set it up, right? Because we didn't have skill inheritance at that time, guys. So when you have a skill and that's the only thing you have, you try and make it work, especially when it's on heroes you like Robin or something. Robin, Tiki. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, it's really funny. It's actually a lot easier to set up now.
But no one will ever use them, so.
No. And the reason why I say that is because Berkut exists. He just does
yeah.
20 damage just cuz. And oh, look, they're ready.
Yeah, but that also lends itself to like Wrath, Vantage, anything else.
Yeah.
No. I'll save my opinions on male Byleth for when we get to female Byleth.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is really cool that we have Lull Atk defense. It works well with his lands because at the very least you're dropping their defense by 3, and it can help you survive too. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Or take less damage. But yeah,
If anything, it'll be nice fodder.
Yeah. Oh, he's like the most prime fodder ever of all time.
Yeah. You get Lull Atk defense, and then you get the prerequisites for Deathblow 4 from Klein. You literally have all of his skills on one unit, minus special because
you don't
the
want that.
lance is perf.
No.
And let's be real, who the fuck still uses vengeance?
Nobody does. All right. And then Claude. Claude, I think, is the least interesting. I think it all depends on his stats, because the cunning bow, I can see its potential, but only in very specific teams. So they gotta convince me from that perspective first.
I'm upset his portrait's not upside down.
Yeah, I kind of wanted his portrait upside down too.
Just control alt down, right?
Yep, control alt down.
Yep, there you go.
That's all you gotta do, and you got your wish. But yeah, I mean, Glimmer's fine. I feel like if anyone's gonna get demoted, it's gonna be him.
It's gonna be any of the males.
I don't think there
I don't
will
think
be a
it's-
demotion, but if it's Claude,
I don't think so either.
the problem
yeah.
the problem is from like the perspective of the games themselves, right? If you demote Claude, what message does that send to the player? Because they're supposed to be equals, all the students. And obviously Byleth can't demote because that's just
I
Are they?
I have a prediction on why, but it may be bad.
what?
IS hates gays.
Wait, he's gay?
I don't know. He was a little too flamboyant for me.
Look, just because you're flamboyant doesn't make you gay.
I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck?
I mean,
It's just the way you asked it. What, he's gay? Oh my god.
I mean, for him, it's completely not off the table.
it really isn't.
I mean, there's always a gay option in Fire Emblem games, so it wouldn't surprise me, but I never got that vibe from him. I thought he was just a really suave guy. That's all I got.
He definitely gave off flamboyance, at least in my eyes.
I do see it both ways, where he could potentially be gay, but at the same time, that
He's a
people
cock
just
gobbler.
people are just hoping he is, but in actuality, he's like a super pussy hounder.
What the fuck?
He slides it pretty hard.
This is what I meant by everyone overanalyzing things when it comes to Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's like, oh, he's flamboyant, probably gay. Oh god. I've heard like
Oh my
all sorts
God.
of theories come out from the smallest things. But
I remember when this was first announced, this person on Twitter was like, "Oh, we the gay community accept Claude as our new person or whatever. Welcome to the gay something," and so many people were upset. And the person was like, "No, he's gay. Not be.
okay.
Nah. He swallows
It was-
dick.
Yeah, you're used to it."
I don't know what to say. Anyways, in terms of the hero himself, I think it's all about his stat line, and it's all about the team he runs, because Claude is not a very good individual hero. Unless he has
Claude
great
is yeah,
stat line.
he's a big resident sleeper, unless his stats are amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's about all I could say. Cunning Bow, Gunthra, Creed, debuff heroes, dagger heroes like Summerlona will help him a long way, especially because they're all calves. They can buff him and debuff, which that's his weapon trigger, attack speed, defense, res -5 on foe, which is huge, but not that huge. It doesn't make that big of a difference, so it really depends on his stat line. The rest of his kit isn't that great. I understand defense smoke will work with Cunning Bow along with Lull Spd defense, so as long as he shoots his first opponent, he should create a situation where they have a over -10, which then he can debuff them even more. But that debuff of attack speed, defense -5 on foe during combat is only for him when he attacks. So he doesn't work as well in the team as everyone else. Because in a debuff team, everyone debuffs, right? And then there's penalty damage for like Gunthra and for like Lilna. And Claude, and well, of course, they're all debuffing. Claude, Lull Spd defense only works when he's in combat. Cunning Bow only works when he's in combat. Defense smokes doesn't work until he shoots something, which isn't as easy to set up as just automatically being there. So he's kind of really interesting, and I want to see how people are going to use him. But personally, not a fan of the setup. He's Bo Cliff. Cliff just
Bo
needs
Cliff.
less attack, though.
Where's the QR3 though? And the death blow.
Anyways, I'm gonna skip over him. It is cool that he's in the game because we don't have very many colors cav archers, so
Yeah, that's true. It's not that many.
Yeah. Now, the most important one, Byleth. She looks so cute. The way she looks just throws me off the entire time, but yeah. This is the best hero by far.
I think you're moving way too far ahead of us.
Why?
Oh, never mind. It's good. Now I'm
Yeah,
catching
we
up.
caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because everyone still sees it properly. Like I don't know. We're dropping frames a lot. They said, hey, use this amplifier software and it'll be perfect. And we still drop frames. I don't know.
There
Maybe
is
it's
no
the
winning
cause
in
of
that
dropping
situation.
frames.
Seems
I
pretty
think it's
easy to know the
Twitch,
debuffing required. Well, you gotta keep in mind you gotta shoot something first, and then it triggers. Well, and then you get enough debuffs for it to work for the. But that only works for one turn, so you gotta keep playing. Anyways, Creator's Sword, Rupture Sky. That's two of the most insane things I've seen in this game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No to your guard. No to your blade. And no to just no.
It's
Fuck.
it screws over the null skills, all of them. It's null everything essentially. It screws over the breath skills. It's null breaths, null guard, null special fighter. It just catches so many things, and on top of that, it's also a sling weapon.
Not to mention, it's also a sick ass chain whip sword.
I mean, it doesn't come out as a chain whip sword.
Well, I mean, it doesn't stop it from being a chain whip sword.
Okay. But yeah, it's just that utilization of Creator Sword's ability to nullify everything. It takes away just most people's a lot of A skills, a lot of B skills. So going into combat, she's easy to use, really easy to use, because she just breaks through so many things, so many combinations of skills. She'll completely decimate enemy heroes, and then it just gets all put together because of Ruptured Sky. Having that and Wrath together, it's just ridiculous. Boost damage by 20% of foes' attack. Foes' attack. The stronger they are, the harder she hits.
Very interesting.
It's crazy, and
Not
because
to mention, she's racist.
She is very racist indeed.
which is weird to me because isn't she supposed to be like against dragon foes or beast foes? Like, so far, I know there's gonna be, obviously, in like almost every Fire Emblem game, there's some evil dragon involved. Yeah. But there's always the good dragons too, so that really gets to me. But yeah,
Dragons are the backbone.
okay. Well, it's really good because dragons and beast heroes are becoming more predominant in the gameplay, so to have her special do extra damage against them, it's crazy.
Man. Duma keeps getting shafted each and every time.
Oh
in
yeah.
some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah. Duma, man, it sucks because when Duma's first release, everyone was pretty hype about it, but not aging well at all.
Zoinks.
Anyways, Fury 4 and Wrath. Fury 4 is super valuable, but again, she's super good Fury. She's great fodder because you can learn Fury 4, then Wrath 3, or even Attack Wave. But Fury 4 and Wrath is one of the greatest combinations in the game. Chip yourself under 75% after one battle really easily. Her base HP, how high is it?
I think I see in the trailer there it's at 30.
I don't know if that's
let's
full.
see. Because whatever hits her. No, she's at like 38. I think it's like 38.
Yeah, I don't think she was gonna have very high HP.
Or
Look at the trailers in case.
yeah, it's not that high, which makes it super easy to set up because all you gotta do is get hit or attack, and Fury 4 triggers. You gets you into Wrath, and then after that, every turn you get Ruptured Sky immediately, and then you can just one-shot people. Because Ruptured Sky does 20% of foes' attack. Against Dragon foes or Beasts, it's 40%. And on top of that, you got 10% plus 10 damage guaranteed from the Wrath. And then you got even Attack Wave on even turns. So the ability to like just one-shot is huge from her. 40? 30 or 40? Like 40? All right.
I think it's
Almost 40.
38 or
38, 39.
If it's 38, she gets into Wrath from one battle. If it is 40, she has to take a bit of damage. But that's it. That doesn't really matter. She just takes 2 damage, she'll be in it. Alright. But yeah, she's the best hero here. Rupture Sky is an interesting, very interesting skill. Against heroes that hit harder, she hits harder. And she's going to hit really hard, as is. And from
I wouldn't even want to plus 10 her.
Well, plus setting her is hard because she's so valuable.
Oh no.
With the Fury 4 and Wrath 3.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Looking at this build makes me question, because for the heroes that are multiple genders, I'm mainly talking about the Robins.
Mm-hmm.
Their builds were somewhat similar, but were somehow connected. Just like faintly. So I'm thinking maybe Byleth is gonna have something a little bit different. Maybe he's gonna be a bit more defense focused. That's what I'm thinking, at least.
All right. I
Man,
think she's super offensive though.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see Male Byleth eventually. All right, and that is your banner. Huh?
Will you think he'll be available at the data mine?
He should be. He's clearly going to be the GHB hero, because makes no other sense. Imagine them giving you a free Tempest Trial hero.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be weird.
$60 pre-order to get a free unit. Oh, Tempest Trial.
Tempest Trial, and then no, not just that, but imagine like, oh yeah, you could just use 100 Grails and get him too. Like that would just be the biggest slap in the face. Is like,
Yeah, no, that would pretty much suck.
I think he's
You guys think he's gonna be on a second banner then? Because, okay, he's not an immediate GHB, but I figure he's gonna be in a future GHB.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too in the future one.
Yes, we know the immediate GHB, guys. Come on.
If anything, I feel like he would come back as like Ira did, like a banner with 3 focuses and 2 of them are already in the game.
I can see that too, because that's what Echoes kind of did. They had like
Multiple Echoes banners. That's the
Alm's
point.
team, Celica's team. So it's like they might have multiple banners.
Right, but that doesn't make any sense because he can't fit on a team. That's why I think he's GHB. Because, again, chat, I know you guys are going to be on my case about this and just be like, oh, you didn't read the GHB. No, I did. But I'm just basing it off of the Echoes banners, which went by teams, and which it should go by teams. There's possibly 3 banners, for each of the heroes. I can see that because Three Houses is supposed to be that big. It's like the biggest Fire Emblem game. Echoes is a remake. Keep that in mind. Three Houses is since what, Fates?
Brand new.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
So I can imagine 3 banners with just students of each house. And of course, if that's the case, he can't fit under any of them. It just doesn't make sense. Unless you want to do a mixed house banner, which doesn't make as much sense because if people play the game, they're going to pick a route. So they're going to stick with a house. And I know even though you're in one house, you can recruit students or borrow students from other houses. I get that too. But you're going to overall have a affinity towards one house in particular. So it makes more sense if these release a banner for heroes of the same house.
Oh, that's a good one there. It could be a post time skip banner.
Ooh, time skip.
If he's a GHP, he'll have crappy skills. I mean,
That would be sad.
I can see IS do that.
I can see IS do
100%
that.
see them do that.
But do you guys remember when the Black Knight first got released and how excited everyone was? It could just be another Black Knight scenario where you legitimately get a great hero.
That is true.
It doesn't happen often, but it's been so long. They could totally do it, especially for a game like this.
Nah, but the possibility of him just being the biggest pile of shit and being behind a $60 paywall,
Yeah.
that would hurt the soul.
Time skip version of the Lords. Now, guys, you know the problem with that? Okay, so she's female in this version, and the student versions of all the characters are here. time skip version, it's now male Byleth with the adult versions of the students. Do you see why that doesn't make a lot of sense?
Hey,
That's
man,
also a bit
Fire Emblem's
messed up.
A very progressive game.
She's decided she wants to be male.
Fire Emblem is a very progressive game.
Shut up.
And we all have to give them an applause. So everyone give
Shut
themselves
up.
a round of applause. Golf
Oh
claps,
my-
please.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna look up your address. I'm gonna walk up to your house. I'm gonna fucking deck you.
You won't.
I bet.
Oh man.
Bet.
Ugh.
Bet.
My God.
Just buy 10 copies of FE3 Houses Easy Whale. You know, that would be so funny. You bought 10 copies of this game just to get 10 Byleths.
No, but
It
that
doesn't
only makes
work
it
that way,
plus
though.
9. That makes it plus 9.
I
You have to
know.
get 11 copies of the game.
Well, that's why we figure it might be GHB, right? But no, it doesn't work that way. You can only get 1 copy. But if they made that an option, I swear some guy out there is gonna buy 10 copies of it.
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah,
because-
you use the code. Actually, no.
No,
I take that back.
I
You have to have
I
the
don't
game.
think it's a code. You have to connect your Nintendo account.
To the game,
Yeah,
right? So it's only
that's-
1 copy.
yeah.
That's
but-
why I immediately took it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, it'd be funny as hell if somebody did it, and then they're like, wait.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
Dude. That just
If you want to be an Omega Whale, you flex and get 11 special editions.
just do a complete factory reset of your Nintendo Switch to redeem all Byleths. Actually, you know what? No, the account would still be there. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You would have an empty Switch and just a whole day of disappointment.
Also, no one's gonna
You
do
have-
that. That's just like that's so ridiculous. God,
You're just gonna look sad with 11 special editions just next to you, like, oh.
You know, I would genuinely think they would allow you to redeem multiple new copies of Three Houses just to get the Byleths and heroes.
no.
Just so they,
No.
I-
But I'm already betting that come game release, there's gonna be one sad guy on Twitter, and he's just gonna post a picture of 10 copies of the game, and it's just like I didn't get 10 Byleths. Okay,
just
whatever.
gonna-
I could already imagine it. The real question
gonna
is, are you guys
post
pulling?
On this banner, no.
Yeah. That's what I
Because
imagine.
summer is still there.
Yep.
and crap, CYL is also coming up the following month.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
And this
And
banner.
we got CYL Camilla. Bruh.
And I already know this banner's gonna
Yup.
get reran because this is such a hype banner for a hype game. They're going to rerun this for sure.
I also see them coming up in the future, like, legendary banners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, legendary mythic banners.
All right. Finally, just a fun question: which houses are you guys going to back? I said houses because I already know for some people they can't pick one.
Honestly, I would go with Blue Lions, but because I'm starting off with the male, I'm gonna go with the Red House.
Black Eagle.
The Red House.
The Red House.
Yeah,
the
I didn't
Blue
remember the
House and
name.
the Gold House. Yeah, I don't. The names are like barely there in my head.
Yeah.
It has no end date. If it has no end date, it's usually the standard amount of time. It doesn't actually mean there's no end date.
First playthrough, I'm gonna stick my PP right into her Edelgard.
I'm gonna let my dick I'm gonna let my dick go into full autopilot when I play my first run through.
Nice.
Wow. There's a freakish amount of Blue Lions. Wow.
What do you want, Marbles? God.
You know exactly what I want.
No, you don't.
What?
Oh, bet.
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 All right, for me it's Black
Alright, what do you
Eagles.
want,
That's it.
Marbles? Yep.
Of course it is.
It wasn't very hard to pick. I mean, it's the only girl, and I really love like the German theme for the entire Destrian Empire. So, and the way she
So,
introduces
Marbles.
herself.
Superior German technology?
Okay,
Yes.
Stroheim.
You know, I just watched part 2 today.
Bro, is that okay? You know what? Before we get sidetracked,
Hmm?
let's finish up here.
Mm-hmm.
It was about to be JoJo.
No. How's that? That's sidetracking.
Yes, that's why I stopped it there.
Edelgard von Hedfrick. I can't even say it. Edelgard von
Resville?
Hersvig. I can't. Damn it. We'll have a German guy fix it for us. But yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. That is our thoughts on the new banner.